Hello everybody, it's Rich here and I'm with Amanda. Amanda's agreed to share her story with everybody. It's quite an interesting story, so if I asked Amanda if she was happy to say how old she was. Amanda, how old are you and where are you from?
I'm 23.
Thank you, yes, perfect. Yeah.
I'm 50 and I'm from Swansea.
Thank you very much. And the first question is, why did you want to get help in the first place?
Because I was fit and I have been fit, but I'd injured my back, one of the discs in my back, and I think I was having trouble then knowing what to do to get back into exercise without hurting myself further. I didn't want to do anything that would perhaps set me back, and I didn't have the confidence really to exercise by myself. Good. So I suppose I just needed some guidance as to the best exercises to do. Okay,
and with all the experience, why didn't you decide to have a go at it yourself? What worries did you have? And
I think I was afraid that I think I was a little bit paranoid of perhaps another disc going. I didn't really understand my condition. And I also didn't want to set myself back. I think after it happened, I was determined that I was never going to be in that position again where I was in that much pain and that injured. And so I didn't really want to do anything that was going to set me back. I wanted to try and move forwards and perhaps do exercises that improved my back, that strengthened me.
Okay, so over the last period of time we've been working for three months or so now, how has all the exercises worked and how did it all go?
It has been very, very good. I mean, it's been a gradual process, isn't it? And I think probably looking back, I've come quite a long way. I mean, you don't notice on a daily basis, but from where I am now to where I was when we started 3 months ago I've made significant improvements, haven't I? Yeah. You know, in the strength work, the fact that I'm lifting weights, the fact that I'm at my mileage. You know, I recently did a 10k again. It's just been lots of little steps getting here, but I have come quite a long way.
Great, and just for people to know now, the big story for me here is about the back. Before you came, your average day-to-day, if we can say average day-to-day, because obviously we all have good days and bad days, myself included, with our backs. What was your average day-to-day pain out of 10? Just so people see how serious it was there.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it was about a 7 or an 8. I suppose I was twinging all the time, and my back was tight. And now, I'm probably down to 2 or 3. I mean, I get the odd day when my back is sore, but I'm not panicky about it now.
Yeah. Brilliant. So, for anybody out there who has a low back problem, that that reduction in 12 weeks is fantastic, and we can have optimism now moving forward. And as you say, you've signed back up to your kind of running kind of club, and that's all great. So hopefully, that will carry on, and I'd be optimistic. Obviously, with the structural stuff with the disc, that's never going to go away, but as long as we can keep it where it is now or around there, we're doing a good job, sort of thing,
Yeah, I don't think people should be put off by exercising. A lot of people, I suppose, if they've got a bad back, think, I can't exercise, whether or not it's their own. Like, I fully understand from the lack of confidence. I was really afraid about exercising, but I realise now that you can still do so much, even if you have got a disc problem.
When is your back worst, Amanda? Remember?
When I don't exercise.
Perfect, that's what the right answer I was looking for. Mine is exactly the same. I know so many people who are also the same. If they don't exercise, their back is a lot worse than when they do. So, alright, it's a funny thing, but you've got to figure out if this is if you fit into this category, and a lot of people do. So, just looking at my notes here now over my shoulder. So you said you're managing things a lot better now. You're maintaining this sort of feeling of feeling well a lot better. So that's good. You're enjoying the weight and the flex and the lower back's improved. What about your flexibility?
Yeah, my flexibility, because even before I came to you, and before I hurt my back, I was flexible and I used to stretch every day. When I hurt my back, I couldn't even get down to my knees with my hands. And going from somebody who was flexible to that.
Yes.
But now the flexibility has come back, and I think
Good.
that's just happened gradually.
Good.
I'm
So,
not quite as bendy as I was before, but I am getting there.
Yeah, and the program we put in place helped you to regain a lot of these things with the flexibility, the strengthening the lower back, and the confidence. I think with the three big things that we can take away from all this, and you can't underestimate the confidence
no, I
side
think
of
the
things.
confidence counts for a lot. You
Good.
know, and I think when you're exercising in a safe environment and you're being overlooked, then that helps.
Okay, fantastic. So you've had some good results, you're happy, and there we go. For the benefit of everybody else, now we've come to the end of the 12 weeks and we are moving on to a group program, and we're going to maintain things there, and you'll go back to a little bit of stuff on your own, maintaining the stuff that we've done, the rehab and the mobility and the flexibility and the strength, but then also integrating you into a group so we can start to keep it going for the long term and learn other things. Well,
it's what you said about confidence. I feel like I got the confidence now to move forwards by myself, but doing the class, I still feel as if I've got the support there.
Brilliant.
Like I'm not cutting the ties altogether, am I?
Great. No, well, and that's it. And that's the whole approach is initially people need the one-to-one, and then hopefully they leave space for someone else to come in on the one-to-one, and they join in to one of the groups. And that system is working really well for lots of the girls and some of the guys, of course, now. So happy. We've got your story across, and thank you everybody for listening, and hopefully that will help somebody else out there to get themselves going, and not just to kind of sign up with me for personal training. Obviously that's what you want to do, but to do some flexibility work, to do some basic exercise, to do something for your back, because action alleviates anxiety, and lower backs cause a lot of problems, and you've got to do something, input in towards them to get something out. All right, and it doesn't have to be with a trainer or anything. You can do it by yourself. All right, take care guys, thanks for listening. Bye bye.